So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to the start of the regular UFC uploads. Now episode 1, it's going to suck, plain and simple. It's going to be pretty boring. It's just an introduction episode really, making the character etc, which for the most part is pretty boring. Future episodes are going to feature 3 or 4 fights hopefully, and they will be much more action packed. Anyway, without further ado, I may as well stop rambling now and just get into it. Right then guys, it is time to begin our UFC 3 career mode, and hopefully this year's UFC is going to be so much better career mode wise than the previous one, and from what I've seen it is a lot better, so you know, we'll find out for ourselves, won't we? We're not going to import a fighter, we're going to create our own. I'm probably going to make just, you know, a generic looking guy because I'm not very creative, but for the name I'm not going to use my name, we're going to randomly generate it, and we'll do that in a moment. But for now, let's start a new career. They do not have adaptive AI like they used to on UFC 2. I don't think they do. So we're just going to go with normal for now because the ground mechanics might be completely different to the previous game. I don't know if they are or not, and I don't want to just get battered on the floor basically. So we can pick anywhere we want. I'm going to go with the obvious choice of going for lightweight, I think. Just because it's bang in the middle, that way we're not, you know, too quick with the flyweights and we're not too powerful with the heavyweights. So, we're going lightweight. What is our character style going to be? I want to go balanced. I rarely go for submissions in UFC, although I know I'm going to have to in this one. I do like to just strike, but I want to get better on the ground, so you know what, we're just going to go for balance. We're going to go bang in the middle and go for balanced. I'm not going to bore you guys as I work my way through the creative fight a bit, so I'm just going to skip through this. But what we're going to do first is name our character. So for that, we're going to go get a name generated name. Right then, to decide our character's name, I'm not going to just name it after myself. I'm going to use a bunch of names from the UFC roster and mix and match them. So we've got one generator with first names and one generator with surnames. So the first name of our character will be, once it stops spinning, it's going to be Daniel, after DC Cormier. Right, so the surname is then going to be, this name's just going to sound weird at first. It's going to sound weird. It's going to be Daniel Dillashaw, DD. That is going to be an interesting one. So shall we go with Daniel DD Dillashaw in a reference to DC? I don't know. I'm sure it sounds odd now, but we'll get used to it as we get on with the series. So there we have it, we've named our character. We are going for Daniel Dillashaw. Nickname is going to be Dynamite just because, you know, then we get the triple D, which is going to be used in our social media handle. And of course we have MMA on the end because, you know, that's how everything is on social media. Now, hometown London, England. I'm not actually from London, but, you know, my hometown isn't on the game. Age 22, lightweight, and height and weight I've kept the same. Okay, so this is the character we're going for. Like I said, it's a pretty generic one. I pretty much just selected a preset and changed a few things. Now let's have a look at the style, personality. There are so many more options compared to what there were last year, which is brilliant. What's Matt Diakiese like? Quite flamboyant. I think we should go for that. You know, we'll go with Matt Diakiese, why not? Walkout music, this doesn't matter too much because some of these tracks are going to be copyright and we're probably not going to hear them anyway because, you know, as much as I like the intros, I'll probably end up skipping them throughout the series because, you know, it'll get a bit boring, so I'm just going to leave it. Posture, this is new, so this is, there's actually loads of options, which is great. I don't know who to go for really. Who's got a good stance? I like Diakiese's once again, he's just so active. Let's go with Max Holloway. No, I want Max Holloway's taunts for obvious reasons. We know why I want Max Holloway's taunts, and if you don't know, then come on, go watch UFC, educate yourself. Right, I don't think this one matters too much, to be honest. I just don't know who to go for. Dominic, yeah, we'll go for Cruz, why not? He seems up for it. Taunts, straight away, like I said. Oh wait, you don't pick a person, you choose them. Okay. You know what, we're just going to go with these 4. I don't want to spend too much time on this. And that is us complete. Pretty boring looking character, but you know what, we're going to go for it. And that is how we are going to roll. Okay, so we've got our first fight contract with World Fighting Alliance, and of course we're going to accept it, mainly because we have no other option but to accept it. There is the tail of the tape, WFA. Now I'm really worried he's going to take me to the ground because I've got no idea what the ground game is like on UFC 3. I haven't had any practice fights apart from the tutorial at the beginning, so, you know, we'll see how this goes. This is going to be like the most boring fight of the series because I'm just trying to learn the controls while the guy's not putting too much pressure on me. I'm just hoping I don't gas myself out. Oh, we didn't like that hook. Left hook. Oh, the right hook as well. He's not defending them. Like seriously, he's not defending them at all. Like look. Okay, now he is. Okay, round one. Okay, pretty disappointing round. No action whatsoever really. Yeah, just finding my feet. Just finding my feet. Oh! Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Out of nowhere, it's me that's stunned. It'd be kind of embarrassing if we go on to lose this fight because there's no way that I'm not winning on the scorecards right now. And it is kind of embarrassing. I've been unable to put him away. He's got like a look at that. He's got max stamina because he's had 0 output. I want to take him down, but my guy's just. Oh, there we go. We got him. All right, posture up. Okay, I don't need this. I'd rather learn it myself. That's how I feel you learn things the best. Just he's not defending as much. He's actually going for it. We've actually got a fight now. There we go. That's what I wanted. Just an opening. Keep pressure on. Keep the pressure on. Don't go too much though, because our stamina's low. Oh, looks like we're going to the judges. We're going to. Oh! What? Oh my! With 2 seconds to go, I've been knocked out. Wow. Talk about getting complacent. So going into that final round, the judges had it at 19 apiece. So let's go look at round 1, which as you can see, I think I won comfortably. Almost triple the strikes as a whole. And in round number 2, we did the same again, triple the strikes, but this time with a knockdown. How did we go into round number 3 with it all even? That's ridiculous. So after that pretty embarrassing loss, it's time to schedule a training camp and get to work because, you know, that was a bad loss. Anyway, I spent as much as I could on the camp and worked mainly on a boxing skill set because I wanted to improve the movement of my fighter. During the training camp I also did a bit of sparring, and that meant that we got to upgrade some moves and also add some perks to our character. And now the training camp is complete, it's time to head into fight number 2 in which we cannot afford to take another loss. Oh, let's have none of that. None of that. Not yet. Let me train my guy up and then we'll be going to the ground. No, 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 no! Okay, alright, let's get up. Come on, up straight away. See, this is why I'm glad I did a bit of groundwork and training. Oh, big kick. Oh, but he returns. Oh, but we return. Oh, it's a kicking contest. No. Nope, no, 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 no. There we go. Stuff that one. Oh, there we go. Didn't like that one. And again. Oh, he's just not defending the kicks. Okay, we lost that round. He just kept taking us down. I don't think we've got that round. Although our striking was much cleaner. He got 3 or 4 takedowns, which although he did nothing, I have a feeling the judges are just going to be like, yep, he got takedowns, he won the round. Oh, wow. Come on, he just cannot defend the takedowns. Oh, come on. Let's try something different. Come on. You want to go to the ground? Let's go to the ground. Let's go to the ground. Come on. I think we've won. He's just not responding, and my guy's just punching him in the wrist. There we go! It's finished! He kept taking me to the ground, so I thought, you know what, we'll finally just try and fight it out down there, and he just had no response whatsoever. Like, no response at all, just kept punching him in the wrist and it's knocked him out. It was his takedown that initiated it, but on the bright side, we've got our first win in this career mode. We're not undefeated though, after the pretty embarrassing loss in the first fight, but we'll take it. So just as expected, he did get round 1 due to them takedowns. He actually landed 6 in the fight, which is, you know, pretty decent. Pretty poor takedown defense from myself. But what matters is we got the win. I don't care, take me down as much as you like, but as long as I get the win, that's what matters. So that's going to be it for episode 1, and yes, we do have a long way to go. I need to improve a lot learn the controls a bit more, and hopefully have more success. Hopefully we will have more success in episode 2. We end today with a record of 1-1, and we are still currently with the World Fighting Alliance. So be sure to keep up to date with these episodes to see how Daniel Triple D Dillashaw gets on. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, and as always I will catch you in the next one.